Mr. Hubbard, many millions of words have been said and written about Scientology, but I think there's still quite a lot of doubt in many people's minds as to exactly what it is. What is Scientology? How would you describe it?
Well, it's very interesting. You've just asked a question like, what are the contents of the Encyclopedia Britannica? Answer in one word.
I wondered, Mr. Hubbard, if you could explain simply to a layman what Scientology is.
I think that'd be a relatively easy idea because it's actually a subject which is designed for the layman. And if you couldn't explain it to the layman, you would have a very difficult time of it. The subject name means skio, which means knowing how to know in the fullest sense of the word, ology, which is study of. So it is actually study of knowingness. That is what the word itself means. The subject,
to me, that doesn't mean very much. I didn't understand that. I mean, what does it do for you, in theory?
It increases one's knowingness. But if a man were totally aware of what was going on around him, he would find it relatively simple to handle any outnesses in that.
Even after 3 hours of talking, we never got an explanation from him that we could understand. Scientologists do two basic things. First, they sit for hours listening to recordings of Hubbard, and they're examined to see how well they've learnt it.
Now, the mind, when it has an old experience, will add that data into its current experience, and it keeps coming up with wrong answers. A professor looks at some college student with a slight twitch of the eye, and this girl says, "He has winked at me." And dust got in his eye at that minute, you see.
What he tells them, when you cut through the jargon, is partly good sense, teaching his disciples how to calm down and deal with the things that worry them. The rest is religious ramblings and stories about his achievements in this life and the ones he's led before, which are as imaginative as his science fiction.
Because she was assaulted when she was 10 by a fellow who winked at her first, and it messed her up considerably.
Correct. I don't understand what oat crunches are. Oat crunches, they're a thing.
When you get past Scientology's smoke and mirrors, you find that it's really just a bunch of people following the very bad advice and instructions of L. Ron Hubbard.